Hiya, are you ready? It is Friday. Can you believe it? Another week's gone and here we are again. And I'm going, oh, it's Friday, woohoo! Seriously, time is going, whoop, just disappearing. Oh, weird fact, can you click your fingers and can you do it on both hands? No. I can do the left. I can't, look, nothing. Can you do it? Anyway, that's just randomly a little thought that popped into my head. How are you all? There is only one more sleep until Project U. And funny enough, there is only one space left. I only ever take on 10. It's not, from a business model, I should be taking on loads. But from a personal perspective, I like to only have 10 so I can look after you all. So if you want to grab the last spot for Project U, come and join me. It is fantastic. You can join for 4, 8, or 12 weeks, and it is the women's health and fitness program. It's strength training, it's nutrition, it's mindset, it's motivation. Instead of waking up and thinking, oh God, here we go, another day, you're gonna get out of bed going, yes! And just think, if you start with me tomorrow, think how you're gonna feel by the end of October, flipping fantastic. If you do 8 weeks, by the end of November, you're gonna be looking and feeling fantastic. And if you do the 12 weeks, oh my God, can you imagine how fantastic you're gonna be going into December? You're gonna be rocking those little dresses for the Christmas parties. You're gonna be turning up for Christmas dinner feeling fantastic and gorgeous. And if you haven't joined me, and you're not gonna, you might not be feeling like that. But anyway, are you ready to hoop and chat? Yeah, so I'm gonna get the hoop. So remember, Project U, 1 space left. We start tomorrow and then the workouts kick off on Monday. So there's time. Let's hope. So I'm going to place it. I'm not sure how this is going to work with this. I might have to adjust this. I think that might catch on it, but we'll see. Let's have a... Is it going to catch? Hang on. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, so I am hooping. Did you see how I launched the hoop? I probably should show you, shouldn't I? Let me stop again. Hold on. Let me remind you, just in case you knew. Stand tall, zip up your core muscles. So it's just like putting on freshly washed tight jeans and zip them up. I then put my right leg forward, I turn my hoop to the left and I launch. And I just push my hips forward and back. And that is how you hoop. It takes a bit of practice getting used to hooping, and you'll always find that your more dominant side is easier to hoop on than your other. So don't worry if you want to hoop and you're finding it a bit challenging. It is a little bit when you first start. This is a power hoop deluxe. It's a weighted power hoop. So it's not a child's hoop, which they're great for sort of cardio, whereas this is much more strengthening and toning, and it's actually going to work my core muscles, as well as help reduce my waist to hip ratio. So pretty good piece of equipment. Nearly everybody can hoop. You just don't hoop if you're pregnant, and you don't hoop if you've got any degenerative disc issues from like the bra strap down. They wouldn't help. But if you want something to help everybody, Pilates. You could come and join me. I teach Pilates face-to-face in my local areas. If any of you live in North Norfolk, great, come and meet me. But if you don't despair. I teach live Zoom classes. You could join me on a Wednesday at either 9 till 9:30, or sometimes we do 9:10 till 9:30, or you can join me on a Saturday, every Saturday, 9:15 till 10. I also do a live Zoom Pilates class. So if you fancy a bit of that, fancy a bit of Pilates, Pilates is fantastic. I do a fusion class. I'm mat work qualified, but I also teach fitness Pilates. So I kind of fuse the 2 classes together. So if you fancy a little bit of that, that might be really nice. So just let me know, just comment Pilates below if you want to know any more about that. Right, so have you had a good week? Let's do a little roundup on a Friday. I think a Friday roundup's quite good. I just can't believe how quick the time goes. And I say this every single week. It's like I'm a stuck record. I just keep saying it. But it's because I can't. I'm like, wow. And then I think, what have I done this week? The week's gone so quickly. But I've done quite a lot, to be fair. A lot of working, if I'm honest. More work than play. But that's okay. That's fine. Lucky enough, I love my job. But what about you guys? Have you got a balance? You've got to have some balance in your life. So I tell you guys about all the healthy habits and the tips and self-care. And then here I am, this week I'm working 7 days a week again, and I did last week. I don't work all day, every day, but if any of you are self-employed, you'll probably know it kind of is all day, every day. And when you're doing your class, it's a planning for the classes, you know, it's updating the website, it's, you know, doing your social media and stuff. So there has to be balance. So when I'm saying to you guys, make time for yourself, make time for your self-care, do your training, go for your walks. Lucky enough, my self-care is going for my dog walks every day. Lucky enough, the doggies make me go. I'm normally reading, I love reading. So I normally read at least 10 pages of a book, but we are going out actually tomorrow. We're going out with our friends. We're going to a tiki bar, and then we're going to a Thai restaurant for a meal afterwards. So that will be very nice. And it's the first time we've been out with these lovely friends. So that's kind of really exciting, but a bit scary. Do you ever get scared to, this is going to sound a bit odd, but you know, like try something good to let someone into your life? Do you know what I mean? You probably don't. I'm a little bit wary. I don't know. I think because I care ever so much about a lot of things, and you know, I'm very socialising when I'm teaching, but to actually let someone into your actual life, I don't know. Some of you will be like, what is she talking about? And some of you will know exactly what I mean. I don't know if it's as you get older and you get a little bit more cynical, or you see how some people are lovely, but other people can be a bit shitty. I think you get a little bit more protective of your time and who you spend your time, etc. with, perhaps. So I think it's quite scary, but obviously for us, we've moved to a new area. We've got to put ourselves out there because obviously all our friends and a lot of our family don't live anywhere near us anymore. So it's quite frightening. But that takes me on to what I'm about to say to you. I'm just going to stop and change direction. Ready? Watch the launch again. It can be scary trying anything new or letting people into your life, and you might be scared at starting your health and fitness journey. So I'm hoping that when you're talking away to, or I'm talking away to you, and maybe you're listening, some of you just think, God, that woman talks too much, and I'm probably not your person. But some of you will be listening to me thinking, oh yeah, no, she gets it, she gets me. And maybe I am your person. So what I'm trying to say is that I will find a way to help you get fit and healthy. For some of you, it will be coming to my face-to-face classes. For some of you, coming and joining me online, even if you live in my local area, is the way to go. Sometimes when you haven't got the confidence to go to a class or go to the gym, it's really nice to be able to rock up online. You haven't got to worry about your friend or someone letting you down, or travelling somewhere to a class or the gym. So sometimes doing online is really, really super helpful. As long as you make sure you go out and have your daily walks and stuff, which is so important for you. You must get out and get some fresh air and daylight. Your online training can be absolutely fantastic, and it's a really great way for me to work with people all over the country, and funny enough, all over the world. So maybe that's your step. Step out of your comfort zone, take a chance and come and join me. What have you got to lose? It might be the best decision you ever made. You might want to join the daily challenge, which is just 1 minute exercise a day. You might want to throw yourself in full and go with me for the whole 12-week Project You and really go for it and commit. But if you don't try, you're never going to know. Like me, if I don't make that step and go out with some new friends and go to some new places, I'm never going to know if it was a good decision, am I? You know, I've got to put myself out there and also trust in my instincts a little bit. I think you know, quite often when people are just, do you get it? Sometimes you meet someone and you don't like them. You don't know why you don't like them. They haven't specifically done anything, but you're just a bit, and you just don't. And then other times you meet someone and you just gel, you just really like them and you have no idea why. This happened to me, I went on a crystals workshop. I was really nervous to go on this, but I love crystals and stuff. So I put myself out there and I went on my own. And when I got there, the lady leading it, she was lovely. And there was only 2 other ladies on the crew. There was 3 of us. The other 2 were obviously friends. They'd been out to lunch, they rocked up together and they were both lovely. But one of them in particular, I don't know, you just really like someone. And she got me and I got her, and we were both laughing at things and a similar sense of humour. And when I left, I thought, oh, I really hope I meet her again at some point. Guess what? I did. And she comes to my classes now, and I go to her for Indian head massage. It's lovely. So it just goes to show, put yourself out there, take a chance, make a step, jump in. It might just be the best thing you ever do. So I so hope that whether that is coming to join me for some fitness, or starting to do something new today, or taking on my little healthy habits I'm saying to you, going out for a walk today, which you maybe don't normally do it. Because you have to make a change to change things, change your life. If you want to feel different, you need to do something new. It's no good doing exactly what you do now. You know, if you're feeling you've got no energy, you're feeling bloated, you're feeling weak, your body's aching, you've got to do something new so you feel better. And that's where I come in, hopefully, to help you. Right, that's enough nattering. I'm going to stop now. I hope you have had a great week. Thank you so much for watching this morning. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me chattering on. If you want to know about that hoop, I'm more than happy to send you a link. And I'll tell you again though, it's called a Power Hoop Deluxe. It's a weighted hoop. I'm using it without the weighted inserts. I'm just using it at the natural weight of the hoop. If you want to join me for Pilates, just comment Pilates. And of course, you don't have to just comment. You can send me a DM or get in contact, and I would love to help you. But most importantly, thanks for watching today. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Oh, and after this live, on Facebook, I can see your comments, but over here on TikTok, I have to re-upload this live. So if you watch this later and you want to talk to me, comment. I always go back and read them. All right? So guys, I look forward to seeing you soon.